good friend Chris, the shopmaker Melling.
Another new nickname from Carl. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this game between Kristina
Fisher
and Kelly. You have to put Kelly favourite, being the reigning world 9-ball champion. She's got all the experience in the world, been on TV many times, and this is a real humdinger of a match.
Yeah, not only is it the first time we're going to see the two ladies battle it out in this year's event, it's an important match because they're both on 0 for 2. Still early days, of course, in this group match, but things are starting to get a little bit interesting. Good break from Kelly.
Very good break there from Kelly. Unfortunately, not got an easy shot on the 1 ball. She's going to have to play safe. And how do you play this safe, Carl? Do you roll slowly and try and stick the cue ball in behind the 3? Risky, because you could leave the 1 on. And what a good shot she's played there. Showing a snooker experience with that shot.
Yeah, that was a good shot. I think Kristina's going to go off the right rail. She's got half a chance of potting the red 3 ball here. You never know.
Yeah, if she hits the left hand side of the 1 ball, the cue ball could slide off into the 3, make it into the corner, but she'll just be happy to get away with this. And how was that not dropped? She's been a little bit fortunate though. Not left an easy chance for Kelly Fisher. And one thing I will say about this match is when it comes to out and out shot making, Kelly is by far the better of the two. But I think when it comes to the kicking, Kristina has definitely got the edge on that one.
Extension called.
Yeah, I've not seen much of Kristina play yet. I went and had myself a little tea break when she was playing the last match. Obviously, I've seen Kelly play lots this week.
Can she get through to make this 1 ball, Carl? Can't see clearly from the overhead view. I don't think she can, so maybe looking at another safety. It's very tight. And I bet we didn't expect this, Carl. A bit of a safety battle to start with between these two top players from the ladies' game.
No, that was a good safety from Kristina. Kelly said the other day to me that she's not too good with a jump stick. Been having a few lessons recently. Let's see how she gets on.
Well, she's had a right result there. She has left an opportunity to clip off the 1 and make the 3. Not easy by any means, but she has had a nice little touch there.
Yeah, it could have gone anywhere. Is she going to play safe or is she going to try and pot the 3? I think she's played safe.
Well, a good old safety battle to start this match off. I think Kelly's going to play a safety as well. And that's a good safety, that is. That's a real good safety. And once again, she's been a bit unfortunate because that could be a 1-8 combo into the corner. And if Kristina can hit this one ball off the side rail, she may need to swerve it in between the 7 and 4, just below the centre pocket, lots of right hand spin. If she hits a 1 ball, half ball, that 8 ball could fly in the corner. Well, it was a good hit. She has left this 1 ball. Kelly can't do much with the cue ball. Needs it to pull up, needs it to pull up, but not there. Can she slide past the 9 to kick off the side rail? She potted the 1 ball a little bit thin, which is why the cue ball's gone down behind the 6. If she'd have potted it thicker, she'd have come the opposite side of the 6 ball. Got to be careful if she hits this that the cue ball doesn't follow the 3 in. It happens a lot when playing these shots. Oh, what a great shot there.
Kelly, the kicker, Fisher. Now she does have a shot at this purple 5. It's a long one, so you never know. On table 2, Niels Fein's in a little battle with USA's Billy Thorpe. Currently leads that match 3-2. Kelly's missed that by, well, a long way, let's say, and she's had second best prize, so Kristina's not quite having the best day when it comes to the pool gods.
Yeah, she's had a massive result as Kelly. Missed that by some distance, but got very fortunate in hooking Kristina, but Kristina is good with the jump cue, even though she's very short. Well, it was a good hit. And once again, she's left the 4, but it's not easy. And again, the cue ball is tracking towards that 6. Wasn't a million miles away. Good shot there by Kelly, and I must apologise if I said the 4 ball there, it was the 5. Get a little mixed up because these are the new balls that we're using, and the 4 ball is normally purple. And I have actually done it when I've been practicing, Carl. I keep potting the 5 ball before the 4.
Can they not count to 9 in Keighley?
Unfortunately, no, because we've only got about 8 fingers. Well, this 9 ball to take a 1-0 lead for Kelly Fisher in a grudge match.
That Kelly Fisher.
Yeah, Kelly Fisher's off the board. It's fair to say the pool gods were on her side in the opening rack. Niels Fein is 4-2 up over USA's Billy Thorpe. And we're going to listen to Misko Fortunski.
Misko, a good week for you so far. 2 more wins as well today. Are you enjoying the tournament?
Yeah, I felt really good at the table. There is a fantastic atmosphere, so I'm happy to be a part of this. And I'm playing good, so hope to win maybe today. and qualify to the winner group.
There's the stern face from Kelly Fisher, current ladies world 9-ball champion. And we're on day 4, group 4. And she's still fighting away. She's found herself in a final.
At number 2.
And she's still here battling away.
To break.
Still looks fresh, up for the job, focused. As she watches her younger generation pool player Kristina Tkach break off. Didn't look like there was much power in the break.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that's letting Kristina down. She hasn't got the power. She's only about 5'2", but that will come in time. What she does lack in power, she makes up for in shot making.
Yeah, she does have a shot at this one ball. She's got to navigate down bottom end of the table for the red 3. Just got to find that gap. Nice cueist is Kristina. I think that's just okay. I think it's run enough. Yeah, she's coming round to have a look.
Yeah, that was a good strike from Kristina. Played it nice pocket weight, knowing that if you didn't hit it perfect, the pocket would still accept the ball. And she's got a great opportunity here to level up at 1 frame all.
Yeah, cues them nice and smooth. Heart of the pocket. Just got to be careful. There you can see her arm near the brown 7. If she was to touch that ball, it would result in a foul and Kelly would get ball in hand.
Yeah, she's just okay. I think she can get her hand in between the 8 and 9. Still needs to be a little bit careful.
If you just watch Kristina's cue action, she's got quite a long pause at the back of her swing, so as she pulls the cue back, you will see a little pause. Quite over exaggerated, that, isn't it, Chris?
Yeah, it's a little bit longer than a normal pause, but it works for Kristina and it works for her, then why should she change it?
So Kristina is off the board in this match. It's the all-lady battle in this group. Kelly Fisher, bags of experience, playing young Kristina Tkach. And who knows what Kristina might go on to achieve in the ladies' game. She's actually been over in America recently, travelling around with current World 9-ball champion Fedor Gorst. Over on table 2, Niels Fine beats Billy Thorpe 5-2, so you just keep powering through the field. No doubt we will see Niels in the semi-finals. So Chris the shot maker Mellin, is that okay?
I've kind of lost track with all the nicknames you keep giving me, Carl.
Well, it was you telling me you're getting a bit of stick off the Filipino fans. I'm just trying to help you out. There you see Kelly going for the break cue.
One raffle.
Well, is it a bridge or a break cue? She clips the little rest gadget that she sticks on top of it, on top of a break cue. Been breaking pretty good as Kelly. Obviously the wing ball has been flying in a lot this week. Right on cue. Oh, that's nice.
Apart from the 5 ball next to the 8 ball.
Yeah, it's key she gets a good angle on the pink 4, and that will give her half a chance of getting down the table for the purple 5. The purple 5 will go in the top left pocket where this blue ball's going to disappear in. There you see Kelly puts that little plastic rest head on top of a break cue.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that they don't use the snooker rests. When using these, they seem to be a little bit high up on the cue ball, so you can tend to bend the cue ball when you hit the ball unintentionally. But that's a nice little angle there on the 4 to get to the 5. Needs to make sure she hits this hard enough. Needs to come past that the 5 ball, and she's screwed into the rail. She dug down on it by accident. Didn't mean to do that. Can she clip off it and make the 9? She had just had a quick glance there. She may just clip off it and try and play the hook behind the 9, which is probably the better shot.
She needs to hit a rail, Chris.
No, it's nowhere near the rail.
Foul.
And that is unforgivable from Kelly Fisher. One or two glaring errors creeping into the game.
Yeah, so this is a good chance for Kristina now to, it'll just help her relax a little bit. You know, the day's not quite gone her way. So she just needs to make sure she avoids the left centre pocket on this shot.
And she did, just. Can she spin the 7 ball in with a lot of left hand spin? Sure, her heart was on her sleeve playing this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of experience Kristina's got on these, you know, these brand new super slick tables, but that shot she was attempting is very difficult on these tables. Easier in your pool room, the cue ball will grab the rail and it's an easy shot, so she needs to avoid the 9 ball. She's played this lovely, Christopher.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
So this 9 ball will give Kristina a lead in this match. In the old lady battle, we've been looking forward to this match all day. So Kristina goes into the break with a little lead of 2-1. We'll be back shortly.
This championship is being played with the new Aramith tournament set. Featuring a unique molecular structure, it guarantees razor-sharp precision and unsurpassed longevity. Unquestionably the best pool balls in the world, this set is available in a TV and a value pack version, as well as in the new My Aramith Ranger of Ball and Q cases. Now you can bring and play with the best ball set everywhere you go. My Aramith, bringing new dimensions to your billiards experience.
Welcome back to this all-lady battle on table 1. Kristina has got a small edge in this match. She leads 2-1 and she's got the break, so that's pretty important. Kelly Fisher, bags and bags of experience. She will have seen this a million times. This is not her first rodeo. I'm joined in the box by Mr. Mellin.
Yeah, once again, Kristina doesn't hit the break hard. One ball lands on the top rail. Doesn't leave an easy opportunity for Kelly, but she'll be glad to be back at the table.
Yeah, no wing ball for Kristina Tkach. We have seen the wing ball flying in a lot. Kelly's got a interesting little shot here. She could actually pot this one, but I mean, it's super thin. 2 ball doesn't go anywhere, so she's not going to be playing the pot.
I think that's a really, really good shot there from Kelly. If Kristina decides to hit this hard, there's a lot of balls around the 1 ball. Don't be surprised if one of them goes in.
So Chris has been bigging up Kristina's kicking game, and she needs a good kick shot here. Good things can happen if she hits it. There's a lot of balls down here. As she found the gap, the dreaded gap. I think she's okay. Could be an easy jump shot.
Well, she'll be delighted with that. Nice kick shot there from Kristina. Only left a jump shot, but it is a chance. May see Kelly snooker herself on the 2 ball after this shot, if she does make the 1. Well, she's played an unbelievable shot there. Played position onto the 2 into the side pocket and couldn't have played this any better.
That might well be Kelly Fisher's best shot of the event. Cue ball could have easily got lost up table or landed too short. Judged to absolute perfection. And she needed it because it's been a little bit of an edgy start.
Yeah, Kelly needs to kick on here if she's going to win this match. She's got a great opportunity. All being made by a wonderful jump shot.
So Tubbsy, obviously you qualified on day 1. Have you been doing much practice?
No, I've not hit a ball, to be honest, since qualifying. Give the other players a chance to get their arm going. Who have still got to play the group matches. I think it's only fair to allow them to do that.
You don't need practice, pal.
Well, it's funny because when I arrived here, Chris Robinson, who got eliminated the other day, actually said to me, Oh, Chris, you've got a new cue. That means you're going to win the tournament. Because the last twice that I've seen Chris Robinson, I've turned up to the Derby City Classic and won the tournament with 2 different cues. Bad shot there by Kelly. The last few pots have been going in off the jaw. Not a good sign. She still has control. She's going to stick the 6 next to the 7, send the white round the angles and use the 9 as a blocker. And she's not hit this anywhere near hard enough. She needed to play the 6 off the bottom rail into the 7 instead of just into the 7. And she's left an edge, albeit not an easy shot, but at least you can see the 6 ball.
Yeah, and she's got young guys. That will help on this shot. Needs to be a thin one. Needs to avoid the 8. And just try and get the cue ball back up the table.
Well, she's not got the snooker, but it's not bad. Kelly's got a chance of a combination shot. Needs to be made. It's not dead straight. Or can she play the snooker? Nice little shot there from Kelly. Used a lot of right hand spin to kill the cue ball when it connected with the 6. And Kristina's going for the jump cue again. She's going to jump this 6, try and send the 6 up the table and get the cue ball back in behind the 7. Needs to get this cue ball up and down very quickly. And got to be careful it doesn't bounce off the table. And that is a very, very good shot. And this is what I was saying earlier, Cal. She's very good at kicking the ball, and she's very good with the jump cue.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. The key was to keep the distance, to keep her, in this rack. Kelly can chop this ball in the left, but it's by no means easy. And she overcuts it. And it's not the end of the world. It's a good shot, good cue ball, and this is a lot more difficult for Kristina.
Yeah, she played what's called on the pro side, which means hitting the object ball thin. Therefore, if you do miss it, it goes back into the centre of the top rail. I think she'll have a go at this one. She's hit that one a little thick, but she's going to leave Kelly bridging. Oh, and this is horrible. This is a horrible leave for Kelly.
Yeah, she might not even play the pot here.
As silly as this may sound, it may not be a bad option just to roll the 6 to the top rail. This is horrible, queuing over the 9. Well, she's played that really well. Again, leaving distance.
So we're seeing a few safety battles. And the old girls clash on table 1. Let's not forget, they've both played 2 matches today, and they've both lost 2, so...
And there you see a wonderful safety shot from Kristina. If she didn't get the snooker, she'd left that 6 ball. What a great shot she's played there. Does Kelly play the jump to cut it in the corner or to bank it? I think you've got to play it, cut it in the corner. Not a million miles away, but she stuck it up.
Yeah, so this is a good chance. The good safety by Kristina has given this wonderful chance to extend the lead and to just put Kelly under a bit of pressure. I mean, Kelly's been playing, you know, match after match, and we've seen that wonderful comeback against Fortunski, so you know, she's up for the challenge. That was a good shot.
Yeah, played a deep screw shot there to get the cue ball off the side rail to leave the 8 in the opposite corner pocket. And this 8 and 9 to take a 3-1 lead in a race to 5.
And it is 3-1. She's come good in this match, and Kelly Fisher's got a little bit to think about. Now, if you want to win some cool prizes, guys, get yourself to matchroompool.com. This is all to raise money for pool superstar Jeanette Lee. This is for the Jeanette Lee Legacy Fund, and there's some great prizes on offer. I'll just run through a few of them while we wait for Vivrosco to rack the balls. You can win a Money Can't Buy experience on top of the range merchandise, Mosconi Cup VIP experience, including tickets and a chance to play against a player. Predator P3 Revo Q. Also, you can win the balls that will be used in the final from this week's event. Or Zoom coaching with Alex Laley or Jeremy Jones, both captains from the Mosconi Cup. Kamui Chalk and tip set. A Q signed by all the Champions League players this week who have won their groups, so Chris Melling's name will be on that queue. And also you can win a US Open 9-ball season ticket, so just head over to matchroompool.com, buy your tickets, and good luck. So the balls are racked. Kelly Fisher to break, trailing 3 racks to 1.
Kelly Fisher to break. And 3 racks to 1.
Nice control break there from Kelly. 2-9 combo. She's going to pot the 1. Is she going to play the 2-9 combo? And this is what Kelly Fisher needs. She needs a quick rack. You feel she's got to play it. She could play the 2-4. It is easier, but the 2-9 looks pretty set. As I've just been told by my co-commentator, that is the 5-ball. You wouldn't believe I play this game for a living, would you, Carl?
No, every time he says it I have a little chuckle and stick the old high 5 up. The main thing is you don't make that mistake when you're out there. So this shot will tell us a story. I think she's playing the 2-9, Christopher.
And she couldn't have played it any better. That is absolutely perfect. You couldn't pick that cue ball up and put it in a better position.
Yeah, that's experience for you there straight away. Kelly said to the referee extension, because she just knows she needs that little bit more time to make sure she's lining this shot up.
Yeah, and the key to this is playing it at a nice soft pace. It gives the 9-ball every chance of dropping. And she's got it. What a great shot that is from Kelly Fisher. Now lead trails 3 racks to 2.
Yeah, wonderful positional shot there to make that combo that little bit easier. Over on table 2, Fortunski's playing Billy Thorpe. Billy Thorpe is about to go 3-1 ahead, so Billy the banker is grinding away. So this match on table 1 is nicely poised, Chris, isn't it? Between the two ladies.
It is, and you can kind of see the difference with the breaks. When Kelly breaks, is a little bit more power. But when Kristina breaks, she's more accurate. Doesn't go for the 100-mile-an-hour break. But the problem is that the one ball keeps going to the top rail.
Rack number 6, Kristina Tkach to break.
Yeah, so
leading 3 racks to 2.
Kristina, let's have a look. I have expected Kristina to have quite a powerful break, so maybe she's taking a little bit off it. She stood very square on. I think we could do with giving her a few pointers there. That's not helping her course for power. She's losing a lot of power there. I think we'll get in the practice room, and especially if she's about to play you, Chris, I'll be straight down there showing her.
Well, if she can teach me how to break like that, I'll be a very happy man. What a break this is. What a break. Made 4 balls on the break, straight in on the 3, the 4's over the pocket. Can't ask for any more than this.
Yeah, it still lacked the power, but the ball's disappeared, and that's the main thing. And it's a huge rack. This will put her on the hill.
Yeah, and for those people at home that don't understand what the hill is, it means they're 1 frame or 1 rack away from winning the match. Well, she's in prime position. 2 options here. Play for the 7 in the side or the 7 in the corner. It's all about personal preference. I think I'd be playing for it in the side, but that's just me.
Extension called.
She needs the cue ball to run up, and that is perfect. So that was the only real shot where it could maybe go wrong, and she looks like she's got a nice angle now, so fully expect Kristina to knock these 2 balls in, and she will just need 1 more rack. So Kelly Fisher's got it all to do, all to think about. Kristina Tkach for Kelly Fisher 2. Don't go away, folks. Things are starting to heat up. We'll be back in a moment.
Maybe off the 8. Oh, trick shot by Woodward. What a shot by Evolution.
One thing's guaranteed, that shot will appear on plenty of highlight reels.
Whoa, did he split the wicket. What a beautiful shot that was. What a beautiful execution.
Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Sometimes it's best if you get up to the table.
This championship is being played with the new Aramith tournament set. Featuring a unique molecular structure, it guarantees razor-sharp precision and unsurpassed longevity. Unquestionably the best pool balls in the world, this set is available in a TV and a value pack version, as well as in the new My Aramith range of ball and cue cases. Now you can bring and play with the best ball set everywhere you go. My Aramith, bringing new dimensions to your billiards experience.
Welcome back to the Predator Championship League pool. We have an all-lady battle on table one. Kristina is in the driving seat. She leads Kelly Fisher 4-2. It's a big match. No wins for both ladies. And we have a special guest in the comms box. Chris is going to have to get himself some food. And we're joined by Managing Director of Matchroom Multisport, Emily Fraser.
Hi, Carl. You've been doing some long hours the last couple of days. I think bringing in this shot clock has been fantastic for the tournament, and we've just seen an improvement in play, certainly in the last 2 days. So, but started to feel sorry for you and Michael on these long hours that you've been having. Both been doing a grand job of it.
Yeah, that was a big help, the shot clock. We've definitely seen a change. Not so much players playing slow, just more stood there kind of like talking himself off certain shots, and yeah, it all adds up at the end of the day. When you first walked in, I thought I was in trouble, I won't lie.
I finally managed to sort of sit down and actually enjoy the tournament so far. It's always a bit manic on the first couple of days.
Push out,
However,
Paul.
I've just obviously been watching Kelly and Kristina today. I think it's just such an incredible opportunity at this point to have obviously 2 women pool players in the tournament, especially on one day, and it's great that we've had this opportunity with this type of event. The short matches, short race twos, it's great. I mean, we're in group 4 and Kelly's still here. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and when you look at the players that have bowed out of the event, the likes of Darren Appleton, Ralph Souquet, Chris Robinson, Kelly's still here battling away.
Well, you just look ahead at events like the World Pool Masters coming up in the later half of May. Someone like Kelly, who's now performed in this tournament, you can really justify her earning her spot into a tournament like that, seeing the results come through. She's held her own against all of the other players in the tournament. And like you said, she's still here. I know the league table looks a little bit ropey for both Kristina and Kelly at the moment. However, things can change so last minute, and Naoki's been on absolute top form today. Just been outstanding matches, 5-0, 5-0, 5-1. So Kristina had a tough time of that on her first match out here, but you know, hopefully she'll pick up her confidence and she'll have a good day. I passed her in the corridor earlier, and she did mention she was very nervous for today.
Yeah, and rightly so. She's probably playing one of her idols in Kelly Fisher. And Kelly Fisher will stay on this table after this match, and she will be playing Naoki Oi, so it's another good match. Kelly's tried to chop the one in the side, and she has chopped it in the side. That's a wonderful shot, and she's been a bit unfortunate there. She's not got a shot on it, but she has got a little bit of a safety shot, so it's not all doom and gloom for Kelly.
Alison Fisher's been texting me quite a lot the last couple of days. She's obviously been watching her teammate in Kelly Fisher. They're going to be performing at the World Cup of Pool the 9th to the 14th of May, representing Great Britain B. So that's going to be very exciting. I think a lot of people are going to tune into this now and see, you know, Kelly really holding her own here in this tournament. Her and Alison, they're going to be, whoever draws that team in the first round, they're going to be on the edge.
Well, I'm glad it's not me, put it that way. And yeah, I mean, they're a dangerous team. I'm sure Alison has been watching on, and I'm sure she's delighted the way her partner is playing as well. Kristina with a bit of loose shot there. Tried to get the 2-ball on the bottom rail. Didn't find the bottom rail, but it's not the end of the world. Kelly's in a bit of a tricky situation here. What would you play here, Emma?
Oh, don't start, Carl. It's definitely not my specialty, and I tend to keep very quiet when it comes to commenting on the actual shots. I could just boost both Kelly and Kristina every time I see them in the lounge area and say, come on girls, you've got this. So I'm probably just team motivator, and that's my strength. Definitely not 9-ball, well, any form of pool.
You'd be the old hit and hope type player then?
Just close your eyes and hope for the best. That would be my strategy.
Well, that can work. So Kelly's played a pretty good safety shot there. She's hanging in years and years of battle-hardened pool matches all over the globe.
I've been really excited about seeing Kristina in action. Obviously, I know she's on the scene in the US and she does play various tournaments, but we've yet to actually see her in one of our Matchroom pool events. And that's why I've sort of looked at it today and said, right, I want to watch all of these matches and see how she gets on. And, you know, like Kelly, she's been holding her own. I think she has been very nervous, and, you know, it's nervous out there, especially in your first Matchroom pool event. The dynamics are very different out there, and fair play to these players. I mean, they are just grinding matches and matches. It's long days, and, you know, it's huge stamina for all of them. And I think it really, I think someone said it's like Tony Drago said, it's a fight for the fittest sort of thing, this tournament. And it's exciting for everyone at home to watch, to see who can make it to the winners, who's going to get eliminated, and who's obviously going to make it through to the next day.
Yeah, you've certainly got to have the will to win. Chris Mellin had the will to win on day one, and you can see Kelly in her face. You can just physically see it. She wants it bad, and she played a good bank shot to create this opportunity in rack 7. And this will just pile over that pressure back over to Kristina. This is the good thing with pool. Little things can happen, and it's all about the pressure, and nobody knows that better than Kelly Fisher.
I was so impressed with her performance the other day, especially when she reached the final with Tkach. And, you know, you do secretly, deep down, you're hoping that she's going to get through. But I'm pleased that she's been sticking in the groups and she's been managing to get to the next day. You know, she has been really grinding it out here, and I do hope it comes through for her.
Yeah, grinding she has, and she knows the importance of this match because both ladies have played 2, lost 2. And there's the next man that's coming on table 1, Japan's Naoki Oi. Such a big character in the game. I'm sure pool fans all over the world have watched Naoki's interviews, and, well, if you understand them, you're a better man than me.
The great thing about Naoki is that obviously he's a very entertaining person. In his interviews you can see it, and we've had that viral video from the World Pool Masters with Tony Wrighton, and that was just absolutely brilliant. I loved that. But he's also shows that he is an outstanding player as well. I think people look at it and think he only gets an invite because of how entertaining he is, but look at his performance that he's played today. He's opening match 5-0, then he's followed it up with another 5-0, and then 5-1. I did think this morning that Naoki is going to come through just winners group straight away for today, I believe he was talking to me earlier on, and he was saying that he's been in his room playing Fortnite, obviously for the last couple of days because he came in early as he flew from Japan. So if he wins the group today, it will be the next couple of days Fortnite again, and then we'll see him for the winners group.
Yeah, he's having a good time here in Milton Keynes, and so is Kristina Tkach at the moment. She's been unlucky here. It was a good break. Yeah, if you don't hit the break shot a little bit harder, you do see this one ball going on the centre of the top rail a lot. So Kelly she'll be secretly happy sat in the chair. She has got a pretty easy safety shot here as Kristina, so we'll see how she manages this one.
Do you know how long Kristina's been playing professionally?
Ooh, good question. I mean, she's got to be only 2021. I remember, I think she was at a Euro Tour when I was playing, so that's a few. She's got to have been playing since she was a wee toddler, I'd say.
Well, she's definitely one of those players who's coming through the ranks and sort of an up-and-coming player when it comes to women's pool. And I think one thing that we're certainly looking at is to try and obviously unite both women and men within our tournaments, and it's been great to see this happen so far, especially for Championship League pool.
Lucky Kelly, good jump shot. She needs a little bit of luck. It's not bad. She will be in a spot of bother in the next shot, but at least she's not left Kristina a pot. There you see again the jump shot. So Emily, have we got any breaking news stories to announce or anything? Any gossip?
There's so many announcements coming up. We've obviously confirmed our World Cup of Pool event, the 9th to the 14th of May. That'll be here in Milton Keynes in the same arena. So anyone tuning in that's now that will tune in obviously for the World Cup of Pool, let me know how you see the arena is a little bit different. So we're excited about that one. So far we've only announced Kelly Fisher and Alison Fisher for Great Britain B. We obviously have Albin and Mario He as the defending champions. What we'll be doing in the next couple of days is actually announcing some of those teams and the players, which is very exciting. We've got some new players coming into the mix, and something that we're definitely trying to work on is our Matchroom pool rankings, trying to award players the right off to get into our events off of our rankings. And so we're just trying to streamline our events, make it more fair for the players to be able to qualify and obviously to get onto the biggest pool events in the world. It's very exciting. We've just increased our Matchroom calendar to 6 events.
Yeah, it's amazing what you guys are doing. Kelly's trying a trick shot here. She's trying to jump off the rail and over. She's got to be careful. She might hit herself in the head, and that's why it can often happen. She was in such a tricky spot there. She didn't really have many options, and it's often a shot you try on a Saturday night with your mates.
So what was she trying to do there?
She was trying to bounce it off the rail, so then when it hits the rail it bounces back over the balls. But it's one of them where you kind of need 2 goes at it.
Well, you definitely don't have that kind of option here.
Can we bring that rule in? 2 goes?
No, definitely not. I think someone mentioned last night, I think Shane Van Boning's watching from the ice lake at home. He mentioned about us removing the rule about a push out.
Must be strong stuff out on that lake. I'm not sure what was it definitely Shane Van Boning?
Well, I believe so, and he was, making his point for it, for us to sort of change the rules. But I was questioning Shane whether he had retired or not, but perhaps he'll stick to his fishing.
Well, I think if he wants them kind of rules bringing in. I've not heard that one before. So Kristina, with ball in hand, she laid a very good safety on Kelly, which forced the mistake, and this is a glorious chance. Wouldn't it be uncanny if, like, Kristina kind of helped Kelly sort of exit the event? Kelly's been such a strong player in this first 4 days, and
Kristina comes along and just boots her out, sort of thing.
Her out, yeah.
Wow, that really is women power right there. But I think it's great to see Kristina in play here. And like I said, I've not watched her before, especially in these kind of surroundings where a lot of players may, you know, get a lot more nervous and things like that. But she's definitely holding her own, and I'd love to see her. Imagine she gets through to the winners group and she could potentially have a stepping stone into the Whirlpool Masters, or even looking at the Whirlpool Championship at the beginning of June. We're looking at having, you know, the top 5 women ranked in the world, the women's world champion, junior champion, and it's definitely going to just elevate our next tournaments here. And I think it's just so great to have both Kelly and Kristina here in this event, and as well Jasmine coming into Group 7.
Yeah.
I think most people wouldn't have thought that Kelly had got this far or would have held her own as well.
Yeah, I was a little bit. I mean, I know Kelly can play, but didn't realise she was going to do as good as she has done. I won't lie. But she needs to go back to the practice table, and she needs to just get that grit and determination she's shown all week, because this 9-ball is going to result in a 5-4 defeat to Kristina Tkach.
And a great role model Kelly Fisher is to, I think, all female pool players and athletes as well watching in. So good luck to her in the rest of the tournament. And yeah, it's a good win under Kristina's belt there, and I think she'll be very happy with that. But I will leave you guys to it for the rest of the day. That's me sort of diving out, but I will be watching this group very, very closely, and I believe we're going to a short break, so have a cup of tea, guys, and stay with us.